Like the Bugatti Veyron, it's not necessary to fiddle around under the dashboard to turn the traction off. You just turn it off. And now, 1,000 horsepower is all mine. This is going to get me into trouble. I've got 6,500 revs on the clock. Long digit. Whoa, 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 bit of body rubbing in there. Whoa, 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 spoiler, spoiler. Hedges, hedges, hedges. The Shelby Mustang it's based on costs a bargain $68,000, but the mods rack up to $150,000. The payoff, 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. Of course, it's not just power and brakes they've done here. They've transformed the suspension. It's got new shockers, it's got stiffer anti-roll bars. And really, for a stiff car, it's amazing how well it's taking the uneven undulations of this wild country road. I love changing gear. I'm not flapping pedals, I'm changing gear. When I open the throttle wide, a little green light comes on just ahead of me on the dashboard, and that's telling me that the methanol has been injected into the cylinders. Because when it's producing 1,000 horsepower, it needs that to keep the cylinder temperatures from melting point. And it just surges forward, really, whatever gear you're in, it just gets quicker and quicker. Well, this is certainly quite an animal. It's big, it's brutish, it's very American. I was worried that this car would just be a headline grabber, all power and no finesse. But I'm happy to be proved wrong. This monster has actually left me with a bigger grin than a Bugatti Veyron.
We decided to test it by taking a 1.6 version of the same car, petrol, for a drag race.
Just to see if it was any quicker or slower. The results were very interesting.
You're going to leave it like that? You might kill it. It's starting to smell.
Let's go. Yes, we got the nose, we got the nose. We did get away first. Obviously, they had the lighter load of a passenger.
Oh, oh. Oh.
What? Gosh.
I have to say, it's very good.
We've blown him away.
Wow.
Plato was laughing and howling. He really had time for it. I think it proved itself quickly.
0 to 62, this does 10.9, that does 11.1, so it's so close.
Look at that, we're actually properly breezing away from it. The difference was very impressive because it kept on pulling further and further away, right up to 100 miles an hour.
It's all over.
So we lost the race. Tiff lost the race, yeah. Wasn't me.
The Anglesey track rewards a balanced chassis as much as a powerful engine, so this will be close. The penalty loser goes first.
Right, let's see what she does. Understeer City, isn't it?
Oh no! I've gone in too quick and it just won't turn. Oh, look at that drift, 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 drift. Oh, no, I've got to admit, that was good.
That was good, actually. Good exit speed there.
Oh, yeah, stops well.
Good, isn't it?
The honour of the RS Owners Club, we head to the line. A bit of understeer, a bit of curve, but to set a time of
1 minute, 22.9 seconds.
Sounds good to me.
We don't get many cars that look like this anymore, you know? The ones with a long bonnet, a rakish profile and a low, wide stance. There's something about it that looks just right. And there's something about the way it goes that harks back to something oh so desirable as well. Straightforward, fun, rear-wheel drive cars are hard to come by these days, but this is one of them. It may only have 157 brake horsepower from its V6 engine, but I absolutely adore it. I love the fact that it's just an uncomplicated piece of machinery. There's no fancy trickery here. Just turn the wheel, give it some welly, and the back end steps gracefully and gradually out. It's the perfect vehicle in which to learn about car control. And if I was 17 and had just passed my driving test, then this is the car I would want to hone my skills in.
On the smooth Silverstone racing circuit, I can finally appreciate the sounds of that engine behind me. No longer are my ears bombarded by nasty, ripping, thumping noises from the road beneath me. But now on a track, you can really wind it up, use full throttle for the first real time in second gear. Feel that power surge the rear wheels and launch you out of the corners. But my problem really with this car is the characteristics of a supercharged engine. The thing about a supercharged engine, it just pushes all the time through the entire rev band, masses of torque. Whereas I want a bit more character in my engine. I love a normally aspirated engine which has a surge of power in the middle of the revs and then a peak of power right at the top end. Here, you've just got power, power, and more power.
Well, this car reminds me of American food. You know, it's not very sophisticated, it's pile everything up as much as you can on a plastic plate. Want some more? Want some more power? More food?
It's a basic old-school approach to making a sports car, and that theme continues inside. The controls look like they've come out of an 80s Fiesta, with its use of cheap and nasty materials. A serious lack of imagination from Ford.
But who cares if the inside's crap? Just look at the outside. It's uber cool. It looks great, and what's more, it even comes from a cool place. Flat Rock, Michigan. But then again, we've got some cool places in England. We've got Cowley, Swindon, Dagenham.
Can't see the corner, you can't see where to turn.
Down to the second chicane